So let me tell you today about Antarmon a little bit. So Antarmon is the real mon, the inner silence. When we have outer mon, that we shut them out, but the inner chatter, it goes on and on and on. We have no control over that inner chatter. This Antarmon, when we are a witness, when we are a drasta, when we are an observer, all the stored materials, the impressions, in different forms, the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings, it comes onto the surface. And when we are a witness, drasta, time and again it happens and it leaves its root. And then with the regular practice, we feel lighter. This is the whole mechanism of Antarmon. If we hold on to any emotion, it becomes stronger. And that is the prime cause of all the issues, the mental issues or psychological issues. It can result into the psychosomatic problems, whether it is high BP or heart problems or asthma or diabetes or any psychotic neurotic problem, the sleep problem. Everything is the result of the things which are stored inside. So Antarmon gives us a direction, it gives us a purity of the mind and the head. The chitta becomes lighter, the consciousness becomes lighter. We need the cleaning every day, like we have the interaction with the outer world every single moment through the 5 different sense organs. We have a communication with our family members, with friends, we read newspaper, we watch TV. So many things during the day, and it's not 24 hours. It's been there for years and years and years, and every single impression is stored on the consciousness. So more the stuff inside, more the dirts inside, more the impurities inside, more the garbage inside, more we need the practice of Antarmon, the inner cleansing. If you remember any of your visit to any hospital, what do you see? They 24/7, their cleaning staffs are working. They clean the floor, they spray and sanitize the area. Why? Because their impurities is immense. So many people come with negative energies and illness, and that whole area becomes a place for negativity. So more negativity, more impurities, we need more cleaning. In our house, what happens? We clean it once a day, mopping or brooming or dusting once a day. Sometime we do it twice a day also if there is more dust. If we shut the door, close the door, we lock it, we go outside for 1 month, and we come back. When we open the gate, what we find inside, there is a layers of dirts, and we need more cleaning. 1, 2, 3 days we clean it nicely, again the house is clean. Similarly, our mind, the storehouse of all the garbage, the impurities which comes through the senses, we need to clean it every day. If we do not clean it, then one day it explodes, and in the form of what? Psychosomatic diseases, the problems. So Antarmon is that technique. I remember one story in our school. There's one book called Asthma, Diabetes, and Yogic Management. There's one book called Asthma, Diabetes, and Yogic Management. In that book, it is written by one of the Australian doctors, Swami, and he lived with Swami Satyanand in Munger Ashram for 12 years or more. And he had asthma since the early childhood. And he wanted to cure his asthma. For that, in his country, Australia, he tried his best. All the doctors he visited, there was no cure. He studied MBBS there, medical science. And even the medical science, when he studied, he could not find the cure for his asthma. Then to cure his asthma, in search of that, he came to India. He was led to Swami Satyananda. And he stayed there in the ashram. He mentioned to Swamiji that I have asthma, I did everything. He said, don't do anything, just stay here and I guide you what to do. And then he advised him that practice meditation. He stayed in the ashram, he practiced meditation. One day something happened. And he was cured from asthma. So during that state of meditation, something deep-rooted went out of the consciousness, and he was relieved from that childhood asthma problem. So this is basically the meditation, especially in therapeutic purposes. It does, it makes you lighter, impressions goes away, all the stored pent-up emotions are released. So that's why I say Antarmon is panacea to all the mental disorders. And I have implemented in my life of 20 years of professional teaching of yoga many times. One lady came to me in the year 2009 or 10. Somebody sent her to me, and she was a pranic healer based in Delhi. And she would heal people from different diseases. And she attracted herself a lot of negative emotions, negative issues. And that she got disturbed mentally. She was on the verge of going to a psychiatrist. Somebody suggested my name. She came to me and she kept crying for 2 hours. With her husband, she visited me. I kept listening. I could make out that this is nothing but it's the distortion of the thought. And I guided her a week of practice, gentle practices of asanas, Antarmon, Jalniti, 1-2 pranayams. After 1 month of training, I said, now go back, you practice for 2 weeks, come back. And then when she came back, I gave her a little advanced stage of Antarmon. She kept practicing. Matter of 2 months, she was freed from that mental issue, and she needed not to go to visit any psychiatrist. So we have to become our own psychotherapist, counselor, psychiatrist, healer, and a doctor. So yoga, when you practice in a wholesome form, yoga, when you practice in a holistic form, where you have everything, asana, pranayam, yoga nidra, meditation, mantras, and well supported by diet and the cleansing practices. This is wholesome yoga. This is the integral yoga. Then you become your own doctor. You need not to go ever to any doctor for any disease management. And we've been following that. You're blessed that we've been following this pattern and you have experienced this. And those who've been practicing for long, you would experience all your issues, most of them, you would be able to handle it easily now. It gives you courage, confidence, positivity, and happiness and joy as well. Thank you so much. Hari Om Tat Sat.